Spice up your dinner routine with my delicious green enchiladas or enchiladas verdes made with a flavorful green sauce. I'm Rose Oatley. Let's get cooking. In a pot of water, add 2 to 3 boneless chicken breasts along with half of a small onion, 2 garlic cloves, and the following spices: 1 tablespoon of cumin, 1 tablespoon of oregano, and 1 tablespoon of chicken bouillon. Mix everything together and let them simmer on medium-high heat for about 25 minutes or until the chicken reaches an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit or 74 degrees Celsius. This aromatic base will infuse our enchiladas with delicious flavors. Now let's prepare our vibrant green sauce. In a separate pot, start with 8 tomatillos. Remember, green tomatillos have a papery husk that needs to be removed. They may feel slightly sticky, so be sure to rinse them first. Add the clean tomatillos in the pot with water, along with 1 serrano pepper and 3 garlic cloves. Simmer until fork tender, about 15 to 20 minutes. Now let's add a smoky element to our sauce by roasting 2 poblano peppers in a skillet until they're beautifully blistered. Remember to turn them around every minute or so to ensure even charring. As they cook, the peppers will start to blacken and blister, creating a depth of flavor. Once they're charred to perfection, place them in a Ziploc bag or container, sealing it to allow the peppers to sweat for about 15 minutes. This process will make it easier to peel off the skin and enhance the rich smoky taste. In the meantime, our chicken is ready, but before we shred them, we're going to let these rest to lock in those juicy flavors. Let's move on to our green sauce. In a blender, combine the leafy part of 1 bush of cilantro with our fork tender tomatillos, the cooked garlic, and serrano pepper. Be sure to remove the stem. The serrano pepper will give the sauce a delightful kick. If you prefer extra spiciness, feel free to add 2 serrano peppers. On the other hand, if you prefer no spice, you can skip the serrano entirely. We'll also add 1/4 of an onion. Now peel the skin off the roasted poblano peppers as best as you can. You can use a fork, a knife, or clean hands, whatever you find easiest. Slice your pepper open, remove the stem and seeds. Running the peppers under water can also make this process easier. Add the cleaned poblano peppers to the blender along with 1½ cups of water. Season with 1 tablespoon of chicken bouillon, 3/4 tablespoon of cumin, and 3/4 tablespoon of oregano. Now we want to crush and blend everything together until smooth. Once blended, set aside temporarily. Our chicken is now ready to shred. You can use 2 forks, but I also find clean hands work well. Season your shredded chicken with salt and pepper, and this is to your taste. Now mix and set aside. In a pan, heat some oil and lightly fry corn tortillas for a few seconds on each side. This will make them pliable and easy to roll. For a standard size baking dish, you'll need 14 tortillas. Once done, we can assemble our enchiladas. Before we do, make sure to shred some mozzarella cheese, or you can use Kobe Jack or Oaxaca cheese. Just be sure to shred it yourself for the best melting results. To assemble, add a portion of your shredded chicken along the edge of a tortilla, sprinkle with cheese, and then roll it up. Be mindful not to overfill it as it may hinder the rolling process. Place the rolled tortilla seam side down in a baking dish and continue the process until all tortillas are filled like this. To finish our sauce, add a couple of tablespoons of oil to the same pan. Then pour in your green sauce. Set the heat to low and gently incorporate 1 8-ounce container of full-fat sour cream. Avoid low fat for best results. We want to slowly blend it in and heat it to prevent curdling. Whisk the mixture until fully combined, then season with salt to taste. Your creamy sauce is now ready. Pour it over your enchiladas, reserving some for plating. Spread the sauce evenly, then top with more cheese. Bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 176 degrees Celsius for about 5 to 10 minutes or until the cheese is melted. Normally I add sauce on my plate before my enchiladas, but I accidentally forgot. No worries. Top your enchiladas with Mexican crema for a creamy finish. Add a sprinkle of shredded lettuce for freshness and garnish with cilantro and tomatoes for a vibrant pop of color. I love serving mine with Mexican rice. You can find my recipe above or in my channel. And here you have it, delicious, flavorful enchiladas verdes. Let me know below if you've ever had them. If you enjoyed this video, you can support me by liking, sharing with friends, and subscribing for more delicious recipes. Thanks for your support.